Hello, everyone. Hey, my name is Ho Chong. Good morning. Yep, today is a new chapter for us because we are going to run this Trimination, Change Your Body live streaming. And we have just, for those who have been following us every morning on Sunday, 11 o'clock, we have been doing this body key traffic challenge online weight management program for the last 8 weeks, and then well, that has come to a close. And then so meanwhile, we're about to start out this new chapter called Change Your Body. So help us out and spend some time to share your what you call that to share this Facebook Live. Okay. All right. So we hope that we are still going to talk about weight related, fitness related topics, and it's going to be interesting. And then if you could really help us to share this live streaming to your friends who think they might need actually fitness related knowledge, weight management related information, and that would be most thankful. All right, and then yeah, we're going to start in like maybe 1 more minute. Help us out, okay? And I promise, okay, it's going to be very interesting. Thank you. All right, okay. Just maybe I also want to share. So it's just that I'm having a bit of trouble trying to handle with this thing. Why is it that I don't see the share? I don't see the. Is it on yet?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Again. Okay. Let me see. All right. This is not correct. Is this correct? Oh, this is correct. Okay. How come I can't share this one? Okay. That's embarrassing. Okay. All right. Anyway, I don't know why. How come I cannot share? I can't find the. It doesn't pop out at all. Okay. Anyway, all right. I'm going to start the live. Okay. So okay. Let me see. How do I do this now? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Great. All right. So good morning, everybody. We are actually Austria 1969. My name is Ho Chong. Good morning. Hi. Continue to share. Okay, and like also, and you can also follow. All right. No, sorry. I need to share to my personal page. Yeah. Okay. Just say that for me. Going live now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, my name is Ho Chong. We are here to do a brand new chapter of our 3BFS, and then today we are talking. Today we are calling ourselves Triminator and Triminations about change your body. Well, like I said earlier, we have already finished. We were doing actually the traffic challenge 4.0, and then we have actually finished the challenge. And most of you probably some of you may be curious to ask, so how did we fare and how did we do? And yeah, I'm going to tell you what has happened. When we participated in the challenge of traffic 4.0, we actually have quite a bit of people joining together with us. Every team is about 3 challenges, which means that we have about almost 17 teams altogether. And well, if you look at this chart that I prepared for you, all right, actually I'm coming from team 99. Team Triminator, Team Triminator 99, which is the last. Cannot see your name. You can see that the third star that show, and then this challenge comprises of 3 categories, which is most weight loss, most body fat loss, and also muscle gain, most muscle mass gain. And then together with my 2 other teammates, whom we call ourselves Triminators, all right, and then we are team 99. We actually qualified tier 2 two categories, which is most weight loss and also muscle mass gain, which is pretty interesting. And of course, those our friends who have been watching us for the last 8 weeks will be asking, why am I suffering this all alone? What happened to the other two co-hosts, So and Wilun? But before we, uh, we, we we invite them to join us again, I also want to tell everybody that they have also done pretty well in the Trim and Fit Challenge 4.0. And then Yosok is coming from Wilun is actually coming from Team Triminator XX, which is 20. And then they also say qualified tier 2 and for both most weight loss and most muscle mass gain. Pretty cool, right? All right. And Yosok, of course, we are also very proud of him because his team, which is the Triminator, LB is 50, right?
55.
Oh, 55.
LP, very luxury name. 55.
This is embarrassing. He's not supposed to talk, okay? His team qualified for tier 2 in altogether the 3 categories. This is like what they call a hat trick. All right. So and then just quickly show you my results. I have altogether lost about 7% of weight, and then body fat loss about 3.6%, and then I put on a muscle mass of 3.17%. That's my own, all right. And I'm pretty happy that we finished the challenge and we even achieved pretty good results. So at this point, which is very important, right now I'm going to ask my two hosts to appear, all right? Because most of you will be interested to know. So how did they perform? All right. So you could together with me welcome both Yong-sok and Wilun. All right, welcome. Yay!
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Happy Sunday. Thanks for welcoming.
Okay.
Hello. Yep.
Okay. So hello everyone, and we are back here, and today we are going to start off first by talking about our Train and Fit Challenge results, and then we'll go on to the new series. So, Yusuf, you want to share about your results?
Okay. First of all, I want to share my weight loss. Starting from 64 to weight out was 60.6. So I reduced 3.4 kg during 8 weeks. So also body fat starting from 22%, and then weight out that one was 16.9. So yeah, lose a lot, 5.3% as of last week. Also muscle mass height, cut off this one, increased almost 0.8 kg during 60 days.
Wow.
So not only our team, all TRIMINATORS achieved all tier 2. Yeah, very proud of our team members. Yeah, they really try hard. So very rewarding during these 60 days challenge. So how about Wilun? Can you share
Yes.
yours?
Okay. So Yong-sok actually did super well. I'm actually quite impressed at his results, and for myself,
Because he's older than you, right?
he did what I couldn't do to the body fats. But anyway, for myself, I lost 5.5% on the body weight, 3.1% on the body fats, and about 2% gain in muscle mass. And I think for this part, Jungsook actually did very, very well because he dropped from 20+% to 16 for body fats. And I think based on the picture that you showed earlier during the whole 8 weeks, 16% is kind of like a huge difference from 22. You can really see a very big different change in
Maybe we should
appearance.
ask him to show his body. not change your body yet.
Show your body, not change your body. So that is a really very remarkable drop. And I think right now what we want to do with Change Your Body is really to really continue with all this momentum and results, such that we are able to achieve even better results and better goals of like what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I think we are all really impressed with what we have done so far, and then I think we did not. Of course, we joined the challenge to showcase that we can do it, right? Isn't it? But this is obviously better than our expectation.
Yeah.
Right. You so are you happy?
Yes, I'm quite happy.
You know why you're sitting on the high chair?
Why?
Because you're higher than two of us.
Don't worry. Yeah. Body challenge is not a short-term period, long-term. So cannot expect who will win in the end. So this only 60 days challenge. So yeah, I don't want to compete only short-term period.
Yeah, I know you are trying to encourage our viewers out there, but I also feel very encouraged.
Yeah, we'll be more motivated.
Yeah.
What about taking all of us, upper body, naked? Comparing before and after.
Wilson is obviously very, very excited and very keen, and I think he's probably very proud of his.
It's a 60 days achievement. Yeah, 60 days achievement. Was it the best of your body condition?
Not really.
Not really.
Actually. Yeah, but yeah, I want to improve more and more. This one, the 60 days challenge was kind of the good momentum for me. So more, discipline for myself to do more exercise every day and controlling my foods. Yeah, this is a good momentum. I think. I feel.
Yeah, actually, I like exactly what you also just said about that. This is not about short term.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about long term, which is why we are here
Yeah,
today. Yeah, because the challenge is finished. Somebody's asking, so why are we doing anything?
Why are we here?
Why are we here? That's exactly what Young Suk said. Because we are moving ourselves to the next what you call that? Oh my god, I just broke. I just broke. Young Suk's face. You can sit a bit inside me. Yeah, and so that people can see your face. Yeah. No, inside. Yeah, okay, good. All right, this is exactly why we're here today. We're moving the whole project to the next phase, which is what we call the
Change Your Body.
yes, by Trimination.
Why
Yes.
Trimination?
Why Trimination? Because Luso, why Trimination?
Trimination is coming from the Triminators nation, and Triminators are trim and Triminator. So
Yeah.
trim your fat, your body, and then become
Terminate
your
the fats,
Triminator.
yeah.
Yes.
And then, yes, because we realized earlier, we said that during our challenge 4.0, we call all our members the Triminators. And now together, we are now coming together to form this Trimination.
Yeah, as a nation.
Yeah, and then we are also all going to do this thing called Change Your Body. I think the basics we have is that we have sweat, we have persevere for the last 8 weeks, and then we have actually made such improvement, and then we were able to bring our fitness, our wellness, our health to a new level, and therefore we want to continue this momentum, and so that we can build this sustainable wellness and fitness forever, right?
Yep.
All right.
So we're gonna show you this little clip.
Oh, yeah. So this is what is all Trimination is all about, and I want to talk to that.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to show you this. Oh, I forgot to.
Oh,
Wow, fat's burning.
My God, I'm so.
yeah.
I'm supposed to share sound also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that sound? Okay.
Am I supposed to share sound?
Let's do this one more time and
Okay.
show you
I think
this
it was-
To
this
share sound.
amazing clip, this introduction to our Change Your Body.
Oh, I need
It's like
to
a
share.
launch.
But yeah, it's like
it's a
a
launch video.
Trimination.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
And you feel.
Pretend we never did that, okay? And,
Rewind.
you want to launch this what you call it? Yep, launch this seriously. Okay. So sorry, we are just so bad with all this thing. Are you going to turn it over yet? Yeah. Okay. You're turning over, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's do this together. Presenting to you, Trimination.
Woo! Okay, let's do some.
No, because the second tab has no. Okay, never mind.
Okay, never mind. We'll post it separately on our Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
so
well,
sorry about it. So anyway, that is the launch of Trimination, changing your body. All right, thank you.
Yeah, and moving on from our 3 challenge 4.0, it's really gonna be a new era. It's not just gonna be the three of us.
Yeah.
So do you know what additional things we have this time around?
Oh, can you explain more detail? I really want to know.
Okay, so this time around, okay, we are not just gonna be having the three of us, talking about 3 talking about health, fitness, and wellness.
Yeah.
We're gonna introduce
Very careful.
ladies.
Yay!
Okay, so they are gonna be joining us in this Change Your Body series, and we're just gonna hand the time over to them and let them introduce themselves and talk about also their 3 results very quickly. Okay, so first I think we want to introduce Stephanie. So Stephanie basically, okay, she will introduce her own age.
Yes.
But she has been with us through the 60 days of the 3 challenge, and for her, she has also achieved tier 2. And she has
Wow.
very, very remarkable results. And
Yes.
really for anyone who looks, okay, at the first glance when you see her, you know.
You're going to say something wrong.
No! At the first glance when you see her, you will think that, wow, okay, she's so fit.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
very
correct.
slim, very fit.
You
But then when you
survive
stand on the
today.
in-body cells, you realize that, okay, there's a lot of things that we can improve on.
Yeah,
What do you
correct,
mean?
correct.
And Stephanie is one classic example that she has gained so much and she has, benefited so much from this 770 in-body weight. And we'll hand her time over to her and let her talk about her own results. So Stephanie, please.
Thank you, William. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie. Okay, I'm gonna share some personal information. I'm 45 this year, and I'm a mother of 2 teenage children. Okay, yes.
Okay, yeah, back to us first because we
are having a-
wow. Can you imagine having 2 cameras going off at the same time?
Yeah.
This is amazing. All right, how could we have 2 cameras going off?
Too electrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just give us a moment while we are connecting back.
Okay, I think from the other one, is it okay?
Yeah,
No, I think we need to connect that one also. All right, please. All right.
yes, give us a while.
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
How come we invite the ladies in Trimination? This challenge.
How come we invite the ladies? We need some variation to the show.
Yeah, correct.
And I think basically there are a lot of viewers out there. You can be young, you can be a little bit older, you can be slim, who are trying to gain muscles, mass, and everything.
Yeah, correct.
You can be a little bit bigger in size, you're trying to lose weight. Male, female. I think everyone has a different plan to start with.
Correct.
Right,
Also, yeah, not only the guys, also ladies are really keen to interest in their weight management. That's
Correct.
why we also invite new members.
I think we need to also showcase some female perspective, and then because we have been talking a lot, mostly from our male side, right? So yeah, we have to hear from them as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so over to
Finally,
Stephanie.
yay! The camera is back. Yay! Okay, so the airtime is all for us now, ladies. Okay, hello. Yes. Back to. Use this one. Okay, I'm gonna change. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So my name is Stephanie, and I'm 45 this year, and I'm a mother of two teenage children. The guys were sitting at the other corner. I'm so glad finally we are here for some girl woman power. Yay! So I was really excited to be able to join the group of friends here for Trim and Fit challenge. 60 days journey. And I'm actually very pleased with my own results, which I want to actually, share in this very immediately. And and I'm very, very excited, to be joining them here today because I'm very motivated by my own results achieved during Trip and Fit, and I really want to be able to, ride on the momentum and kind of like achieve um, more through the Change Your Body program. So if you can see the screen right now, okay, I myself, I'm not wearing specs, so I can't even see. Okay, in terms of weight, I've actually improved by 3.9%. I'm actually at my very ideal weight at the moment. In fact, I can't go any further down. If not, I would be underweight. And in terms of body fat, which is something that I'm really proud of, I managed to actually improve by 5.6%, and muscle mass gain 3.4%. So at this point of time, I really want to share. I feel a lot for the body fat, like what Wei Lun shared, right? If you look at me physically, with your naked eye, you would think that I'm very slim and small size and look very healthy. But once I actually step onto the InBody 770 machine, I basically was very shocked, of my body fat, because I remember at the end of last year, I was at a healthy range of 26% body fat, so I was very, very pleased. And after the circuit breaker, all of us, April, May, we went into circuit breaker, and the moment June, where we were allowed to step out of the house, I think all hell break loose because I was like you going for all the gathering and eating and stuff like that, and I didn't really also do much of exercise. So I remember in September when I stepped onto the InBody 770 machine once again, I was totally shocked when I saw my own body fat. It was it was at 30%. It was like into the red zone. I was so disturbed. So I'm so glad, I actually took on the challenge Trim and Fit, and for that 60 days, I've kind of like achieved this. I'm very, very pleased with my body fat. I think that is very important because, in terms of health, it's really not just about the weight. I think we're more concerned with body fat and all. So, that's my sharing for now. And I think next I want to invite Shiyun. So I represent the more senior age group. I have two younger ladies here. Yes, so I'll get them to start sharing about their own results.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Yep, it's Shiyun.
Let's share it. I think. Okay, sure. Hi, my name is Shiyun. Yeah, so today I'm here with together with Stephanie and Jasmine. First time joining on the 3B FS, the Change Your Body, live today. So actually, as you can see on screen, right, actually I'm also part of the Triminator. Yeah, okay. So for me, right, I also joined the challenge 60 days ago together with two of my teammates. And surprisingly, okay, not surprisingly, the fact that my team, right, actually achieved 3 out of all 3 tier 2 as well. So it's actually amazing. Yeah, I'm very good. Okay, so my improvement on the results shows on the screen, right? Actually, my weight actually improved at about 5.9%. Okay, so actually in net weight loss is actually about 5.3 kg. Okay, wow. Yeah, so that's kind of amazing result within a 60 days period. Okay, and for myself, the body fat I have dropped about 3.1%. Okay, that's something I think it's done, but I think I still need to work harder on it because after the reduction, I'm still at a very high percentage of 38%. So that's something I need to work really very hard on. And also for the muscle mass, I have gained about 2.1%. Okay, so these are my results for the Trim and Fit. And personally, for me, I think my journey for these 60 days was it's tough. but we sweat, but I think it's worth the while because we did achieve the result that we wanted to. But same thing as Stephanie mentioned, we can ride on the moment. I feel that I should ride on the momentum and achieve a really better body shape, because for me personally, when I weigh in, I'm at 42% body fat. That's really very shocking. Like half of my body is almost the fats already. Yeah, if you see my body, okay, for example, if you see me physically, right, actually I'm on the over plump side. So what I need to do now, moving on with this program, I will think that I need to cut down on my fat percentage more over these 30 days of the program that we are running. Yeah, so I'm really very excited to be working together with Stephanie, Jasmine, as well as our 3 coaches to continue this 30 days journey together. All right? Yeah, so that's my part for today. And next, we will welcome our next team member, which is Jasmine.
Yay! Hello, everybody. I'm Jasmine here. Okay, so I'm also one of the Triminators, also who also joined in for the True and Fit Challenge 4.0 for 60 days as well. And I think this 60 day was a very fulfilling one for me because, like what Stephanie just said just now, right? I totally resonate so well with me. After the CBP period, when you stand onto the in-body 770, you realize your nightmare just started. Because the most shocking thing is my body fat actually became 36%. Oh, so 36.4%. And it was that time that I realized that, oh my God, for women's, right, usually the average is like what?
34% is double weight, no?
Yeah, I know. That's why I realized that, right? For average lady, right, it's like the normal body fat is about like 24 to 26. So I'm like a amazingly overwhelming 10% overshot. Okay, so it's like, so I realized that just nice there's this 60 days challenge that came in place, and I managed to get 2 very beautiful ladies to join with me together as well to form a team, and it was a very enjoyable 60 days. But also torturous because many times there were many days where I woke up really early, like about 6:30, just to go out to the Houshan in Ishan to work out. But I think it was very worthwhile because I think at the end of the day, after these 60 days, right, my weight actually dropped by 8%, and my body fat also dropped by 8%. So I'm still fat. I'm still 27.8%. Still not yet to the average. So I think this change your body is something why I actually wanted to join this change your body is because I think that since 60 days I have actually achieved such good results, then I must work on this foundation to make it even better, to make myself go back to my target weight, to go back to my target body fat. So I believe that at the end of this change your body, I can be even healthier self and actually to make myself even better. And also, I think in terms of my muscle mass, I've also increased 5%. Yeah. Yeah, so I really very thankful.
Show your body. Show your body.
Cannot show my body. Now I change my body first before I can show my body. Because you see here, right? Still got this little belly here, right? That is obstructing me when I'm wearing my pants, wearing my skirt. I must overcome this hump and say goodbye to it through this change your body. So I think one of the most amazing thing that from this 6 day was that I changed from an size XL to an L. So now I'm moving from. So after these 30 days, I want to change from an L to a bona fide M.
Alright.
It's so long that I have not have an M size clothes in my wardrobe. So I don't mind changing my wardrobe and change all over again to M size. Okay, so stay on, watch us for this next 30 days for change our body. Thank you. Yay!
Jasmine, and yeah, from XL to L. Gosh, all right. Wow, I think yeah, amazing. I shouldn't say any more about that. Do you have any comment? All right. That's hearing from. So we are now what I call that six members and then
Triminators.
6 Triminators, and it's like Triminators assemble.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. So so going forward, what we're going to do right now, because we have just gone through the 60 days of a challenge, and then really we want to bring this to the next level, and we really do not hope to waste our effort for the last 60 days. We want to squander away our good results, and then we want to really sustain this as much as we can. And therefore,
Correct.
we have this Trimination project going on right now. And what is going to happen is that we're going to do this Change Your Body 30 Days Challenge.
Yes.
All right, which is all the three of us, all the six of us shall be participating. So, Suyin, are you ready for another 30 days of challenge?
Of course, of course.
Hi, Jasmine, are you ready for another 30 days of challenge?
Yes, of course.
She's more energetic.
They're getting addicted to this whole thing altogether. Also, are you ready to get ready for this challenge?
Yes, actually last week we wait out for the 60 days challenge. Just a week, I really enjoyed my food, and so I can feel that going back again
Yeah.
Bouncing
from the
back.
beginning. Yeah, from the beginning. So yeah, need more motivation to go forward. So yeah, that is why I joined Trimination, this Change Your Body project.
Now, I guess Stephanie and Willow and myself are also ready for this challenge, and then we really want to show you guys out there that with teamwork, with perseverance, with discipline, we can all do it.
Yay.
So, yep. All right, and then actually during these 30 days, all right, which is we trying to showcase to you guys out there, and then so that you can walk with us this journey, this transformation, and we can also tell you that it's not an easy task, but it's definitely a doable task, right? And then so over the next 30 days, while we are doing this this challenge, and then we will also be posting a lot of our happenings.
Our progress is
Yeah.
for the whole 30 days.
Yeah, maybe you will actually be able to see Jasmine's body. Yeah, basically, we are trying to create like a diary, like a daily journal on our Facebook group, 3BFS, and then also on our Uxfield 1969 page. So you will continue to get updates from us about what we are doing over the next 30 days. So I'm sure you'll get very excited and probably inspired. Don't feel irritated. Maybe it's also time that you do something about your body and your weight. So, and then what we want to showcase over these 30 days is that we are going to do all this through, number one,
So number one is the comprehensive execution of aerobic exercises. Basically, it's cardio.
no, because we actually is quite good at this fitness thing. Maybe you'll just say a little bit more.
Okay, so really, whenever we want to do like fitness or training, or we want to train something, right? It's whether we want to gain muscles or whether we want to lose fats. But the way to lose fat is actually not to just pump in like a lot of exercises, but it's actually to go through the cardio direction, like to do cardio. Because when we do cardio, we're actually pumping our heartbeat up. We are making our heart pump, we're increasing our metabolism. And then through that, right, that is how the fat's actually getting burned, because we are using the energy, and our fat is actually using the energy, to actually burn off, to sustain our exercises, to sustain the amount of calories we are actually using in the day itself. Yeah, so that's how we can actually reduce our body fats.
Yep. So the first thing that involved is actually the
Cardio
exercises, and the next thing will be weight exercises. And then you want to talk about it?
Next one is body weight training. So, for example, if you want to gain more muscles, Waylon shared how to lose the body fats. I'm talking about the increasing muscle mass. This one, to go to gym and doing the work, weightlifting or using the machine, then you can definitely get more muscles more efficiently and effectively.
Yeah. So to approach, I think the point we will make is that you have to balance between the weight training and also
The cardio.
the cardio. You can't just don't really want to just do one.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, it will not be as effective and as efficient. And the third point we want to talk about is the healthy diet. And I think Stephanie will be most interested to share this part. All right, so can we invite Stephanie to do that?
Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, yeah, I think in terms of healthy diet and what we're talking about, change your body now. I think the key point is also, first of all, it's everything in moderation. And a lot of times, I think in terms of especially our Asian diet, you are talking about we take loads of carbohydrates and stuff. We are never short of that. But in terms of what we are trying to achieve now, we need to be more conscious of the fact that you need to be going for a high protein, high fiber, low carbo, and obviously it has to be low salt, low oil, and low sugar content. That is very, very important. And we must be really disciplined if we are talking about changing our body within this 30 days. So these are some key pointers to share in terms of diet. Yes. Back to
Yep,
yeah.
that is obviously perfect, right? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. And then the last point is actually about supplementation. Actually, we talk about nutritional supplement a lot during our Body Key Challenge, and then you will be hearing from us again on this area. And I think it's really very important. I think if you research everything about this fitness training, is very, very widely recognized that nutritional supplement must be part of the whole regime.
Yep.
Yeah.
It must be like really a whole holistic workout towards a healthier life. It's not just about adding in the workouts and then you don't care about your diet, you don't care about your nutrition and supplements and everything.
Exactly. And then the next part we are talking about is actually when I think there are so much information out there right now in the internet world.
Yeah.
And a lot of people always like to look for their favorite teacher, Google. And it seems that there's a lot of information out there. What should you do when you want to embark on fitness? And then we also realized that this one particular piece of information that we found on the web is really interesting and very relevant. It's the 5 myths about fitness training. Is that because a lot of people, when they want to start, they don't know how to go about doing it. Maybe I think Jasmine would like to just say a little bit, and then we ask you to touch on that as well. Okay? Yeah.
So I think for one of the myth, right, I think is like most of the time when we want to, especially like what I mentioned just now, like belly fats at our lower abdominal, right? Then we'll tend to go and do a lot of sit-ups, or we tend to do a lot of core, like plank, etc. So we think that the more we do, right, the more the fats will go away. But actually, what we are building is only just the muscles underneath your fats, but we are not exactly in a way shedding off the fats as well, because fats at the end of the day, it really depends a lot on your diet, a lot on your on how you actually eat, because you can do all this for repeatedly for many reps, but at the same time you do not watch out your diet, your belly fat will still be in front, covering all your abdominal muscles that is lying underneath. So you see that this kind of so at the end of the day, it's still all about diet, and it's all about also supplementation to reach out all the deficiencies that you have in your nutrition daily. So like for myself, right, that's why following what the coaches have actually shared with us just now on the 4 main different category, which is the cardio, the weight training, and also about our diet. Okay, I have actually came up with my own meal plan. Okay, so my own meal plan is actually very straightforward. I don't really like to restrict like what kind of food I need to eat. Yeah, like day 1 I need to eat salmon, or on Wednesday I need to find a particular food, because it's not very practical. Because for myself, because every day now I have to go back to work on weekdays for in office for work. So a lot of my meals.
Can I just stop you there, because I think we are also we saw a lost you there also. No. Actually, the point is now we are going to talk about our 30 days work plan. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, we did try to highlight to you and to share with you some of the myths regarding fitness training. But what Jasmine is sharing with us about the she's a vast myth, and also right now she's going to talk to you about the 30 days work plan.
Yep.
Her
You know,
own 30 days
her
work plan.
own 30 days because let's let her continue first, all right, and then we'll come back to this point.
Yeah.
So it's all about what Jasmine is going to do for the next 30 days, all right?
Yes, that's right. So for myself, the plan is something that I designed it for my own, depending on my own schedule and my own body condition right now. Okay, so this is something that probably, if let's say you want to change your body, you also want to drop your sizes of your clothes to one size lower, or you want to also reduce your weight by 4 kg. At least this is my aim for this 30 days. Okay, so this is how I design all my meal plans, my workout for this 30 days. So for this meal plan is very simple. The focus is definitely a very balanced diet, and for breakfast, I will still continue the healthy breakfast that was introduced by our coaches during the 3BFS Train and Fit Challenge. And also for lunch and dinner is very straightforward. We are free to eat anything, okay? As long as you have 3/4 of your food, 75% of your food being veg and protein, and you cut off all your oily fried food and also oily fried food. Yeah, so this is basically how my meal plan is going to go. And like what I mentioned just now, since I'm going to work, most of the time I'm out of house, so cooking at home is not an option for me. So the more important thing is how do I select my food when I'm outside. Yeah, and also for the supplementation portion, there are a lot of the supplementation that is focused also on the 3B, which is burn, block, and balance. So for myself, to me, green trim is definitely something that is very important, and also lecithin E. This is something that I must have in my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I think lecithin E is something that helps me a lot, especially if I want to remove like fats that is internally. Yeah, so I think especially visceral fats, because visceral fat is really something that I cannot remove based on workouts, etc. So I think lecithin E has really helped me a lot during the 60 days previously, because I dropped from about 110 to now currently about 75 for my visceral fat area. So I think lecithin E is something that I feel is very, very important, that I must continue to have it in my meal plan. So following that, okay, I also have a workout plan for myself. Okay, so my workout plan is also very simple. There's things that I do daily, meaning that the very basic that I have to do every day is to do 10,000 steps, and also there's a 10,000 steps and also a body transformation challenge that I want to do myself. Okay, later I will share with you more. And also, there are on my workout days will be on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I will have 2 cardio a week, 1 strength per week, and also on Sunday it will be a combo. That means it's a mixture of cardio and strength also. Yeah. So if you want to have some inspiration on your workout exercise, do follow us. Do watch out the space at Outdoor Sphere 1969, and you can actually see how we are going to do during these 30 days. Yes. And not forgetting that, like what I mentioned, the daily body transformation challenge, right, is something that I'm going to do for these 30 days. Okay, and this is how it's going to be like. So that means on every Monday I'm doing high knees, but as each week passes by, right, I will increase the number of reps. So these are daily workouts that I can do, which I think that I can do it when I wake up early in the morning before I go to work, or something that I can do before I go to sleep at night. So it becomes very manageable, and at least daily I know that I actually did move a little bit and not being so sedentary and just sit. Okay, so these are things that I think will help me in my body transformation also. Yeah, so this is basically what I have to share. So if you are also looking out to drop your size in your clothes, if you are also looking out to actually have to able to drop your weight in 4 kg in 30 days, do actually watch out for my workouts and on my posts on this up.sphere.1969 in these next 30 days. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. So actually, right, throughout this whole and maybe for the next 20 to 30 minutes, you're gonna hear 6 different 30-day workout plans, and really whatever body state or fitness level you're at, one of it is bound to speak to you. And you can really follow us on our 3BFS Facebook group to really see what's our progress. You can see all the workout plans that we're actually going through ourselves, and follow us if you want to. And we'll talk about this again later. But next one, the next myth we're going to talk
I
about.
think all you guys out there must be impressed with Jasmine.
Yes, very
Very comprehensive, right?
It is.
Wow, very well prepared, right? Wow, be savage.
Not average.
Wow. I think people are talking that line also.
Yeah, that's such a good
Yeah,
one.
and really, it is amazing to see that she's so determined to put in practice what she's done in the last 60 days and to continue.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
and so the next sorry.
Yeah, so the next one we're going to talk about, which is the myth, is this picture right here. It says, I don't want to get too big. Because I think when we think about, let's go for fitness training, let's go for weights training, maybe the first thing that comes to people's mind is that, I don't want to get too buff. But if you look at the picture right here, this level of muscles, actually, it comes with a very, 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 probably like a 4 or 5% of body fats. Yeah, so it's actually super difficult to get into this state. And the idea about building your muscles is that you have to pair it. So you have to hit, like what you mentioned earlier, you hit the gym. You go for your max weight and your max rep. You do until you fail, and then you stop for a while, and then you continue again with persistence, such that you keep breaking your muscles, and then you let it recover and repair, and then you go do it again, and then it recover and repair, so that it grows in size. Yeah, but to do this, to maintain muscles there consistently is very, very, very difficult, which is why you see all the gym junkies, right? They have to go to the gym almost every day to maintain the size and the look and the tone of their muscles, right? So when we talk about weight training in our own terms, in what we are doing over the past 60 days or over the next 30 days that we're going to talk about, it's not about building the muscles that you see right here. Yeah, it's about getting the tone, getting the definition, but not like this crazy person over here. Yeah. And really building muscles will help in the process of burning fats as well. Yeah, and because when we have more muscles, we are going to increase our basal metabolism, and this basal metabolism is going to help us every day on a daily basis to burn more calories, and that's going to help us in the process. Okay, so
We're just going to share with you right now.
my 30 days.
Yeah, this 30 days work plan, all right?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to share with you my 30 days work plan. Not as comprehensive as Jasmine's one.
Yeah, that one is.
Very stressed.
Not right.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to share with you today's plan. First thing is about the goal. And I think for the goal is, in these 30 days, is to build upper body and core strength. And I think this is 30 days out of a 6-month plan, which is like a 180 days plan, to build into this thing called a planche push-up. Yeah, if you have heard of it before, it's actually push-up just that your legs are off the ground. So you are literally carrying your whole body with your hands and doing a push-up in a push-up position, right? So this requires a lot of core and upper body strength, which is something that I thought maybe if you want to work towards these 30 days, let's not just change our body, but let's work into something and do something out of it. So these 30 days, I want to build 2% muscle mass. And as you can see, in my last 60 days, I actually only built 2%. So 2% for me, I think is quite difficult in these 60 days really. So I want to challenge myself to build another 2% in the 30 days.
That will bring you down to like maybe 10% of body fats. Yeah.
Maybe even below 10% of body fats. Yeah. So it comes together, basically. It comes together. And that will involve the diet part, which is low carbohydrates, low carbs, low fats, but high protein. So we have to hit about 1,008 to 2,000 calories per day because my metabolism is already about 1,006, 1,007. Yeah, so I need to hit that high amount of calories with protein, such that I'm able to build my strength, my upper body, and my core strength. Okay, and that is gonna be my workout plan for the next 30 days. It's gonna involve a lot of static, and then on every Tuesday, Friday, it's gonna be cardio. Because no matter how much you train your weight or your strength, if you don't do your cardio, if your fats is there, you're never gonna see anything. You're never gonna look different in the mirror.
It has to be two pros.
Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
both.
You can't just rely on one single one. So anyway, you are hearing from Wei Lun's plan,
Yeah.
which is basically so far, including Jasmine, she's 29, she's a female. You sort of identify and realize, hey, you're in the same group, and then you like to follow her work plan. I'm sure that you find it very relevant to you. But on the other hand, if you're 27 years old, a guy, and then yeah, all right, you can also try to follow her work plan. As we said earlier, over the next 30 days, we are going to uh, post all the almost like the daily journals of what we're doing onto Facebook. And then actually we encourage you to join us in this 30 day challenge as well. I mean, even though you may not have started the 60-day challenge, it's fine. You just start, you know. This is exactly why we're involving such a huge panel of Triminators today, because we are all different size and problem.
Yeah. So we all work towards our own goals.
Correct.
And I'm sure one of it will speak to you as well.
Exactly. Yeah, okay, so the next one we're going to invite
Stephanie.
oh yeah, Stephanie. All right. Which is clearly again another
Myth.
yep.
Another myth.
Okay, yes, hello, back to me. Yeah, so the third myth that I want to share, which is, I will have six pack with rigorous sit up. When we were going through the slides, and when I was looking at this slide, it brought back so much memory, because I clearly remember when I was 16, moving on to 17, at that age where you really are so conscious about your body, you want to be wearing those crop top and all. The fact is that, yes, I went through that period, I was literally very disciplined. I make sure I do 50 sit-up every day, but don't forget, it was like 16, 17-year-old. I have the energy, metabolism rate is very high, and also, and then obviously the tummy was very lean and all. But I really want to also pass the myth today. It's really not just about, having to do rigorous sit-up. You won't be able to achieve that. In fact, if you want to achieve visible abdominal muscle, it is really about, and the focus here is low body fat. Okay, so if your abdominal muscle is all filled up with thick layer of fat, you will never get to see a visible, muscle, and nice. The pecs won't appear. So I think the key is really about 70% diet and 30% training. And we're talking about diet. I think it's really about be very conscious of the fact that you have to be low oil, low salt, low sugar. Very, very important. Okay, so it's not just about having to push yourself sitting up for 50, 100 times each day. Okay, so that's the myth I want to share. And now I'm very proud to share with you my work plan for the next 30 days. Okay, not only mine is not as comprehensive as our dear Jasmine, mine is also not as professionally drawn as a too young person. As you can see, this auntie basically use iPad to hand draw, but it's not too bad, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think the key is I will make sure I achieve it. It's not about the presentation as of now. Okay, but I want to start first. I want to share with you, I think very importantly, why I want to do this. Number one is really about, it's not about changing my body, and it's not about, trying to achieve not only my ma jia xian at the end of 30, or 60 days journey. I really take it as a big responsibility to myself and my family to continue to, stay healthy. I'm a mother of 2 children. I have a family to take care of. I think, by pushing ourselves to be part of this journey, we are also telling ourselves to be responsible for our own health. And I think that is something very basic. So it's really number one is for obviously keeping healthy at all time besides looking good. I think the very next important one to myself is I really want to be a role model. I really want to, walk the talk. I remember when I was part of the Trim and Fit Challenge 60-day journey, I started to be very conscious, obviously, of my diet and, of my workout. And, my younger ones, in fact, especially my daughter, she was so motivated by me and she was actually joining me in many of my workout at home. So, I'm setting a new goal for myself this coming 30 days. And, more importantly, I want to show to my children that I have a goal in life and I will be able to achieve it. And I'm working very seriously towards this new goal. I think that is the very important why that I'm starting this journey. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you, my target also. The fact is that I have actually achieved a very ideal weight, and in fact, I've achieved ideal body fat. In fact, I'm not supposed to so-called cut. According to the report by the InBody 770 machine, I'm no longer required to actually cut any more fats. So my target now is really to increase my muscle mass by 3.2 kg. That's the so-called long-term goal. I think healthily for myself is within 90 days. Because for a lady, right, if I'm talking about building muscle mass, healthily and a very realistic goal, I'm able to put on like 5 kg of muscle mass. I think I need coaches here to also kind of like coach me and see if that's a correct or am I able to achieve more. But I think minimally that's the target for myself. And so that, and the short-term goal is actually I want to achieve a flat tummy at the end of 30 days. I think that's very achievable because my tummy is actually a little bulgy, but it's not, I'm actually putting some pressure on my 2 ladies next to me. So the short-term goal for 30 days is very visible flat tummy. So I'm going to move on to share with you my plan. I think very simply, like what most of them have shared, it must be a mixture of strength and cardio. So I'm going to take on this flat ab 30 days challenge. So it consists of about 5 sets of exercise. And, you start off with, actually today will be my first day. I start off with 15 of each. And by the end of 30 days, it's about 44 times of each of the 5 exercise. So, it's like increasing the intensity. So that's something that I must do every day, okay? And I'm going to include, obviously, cardio. And I think in terms of exercise, because, there's no excuse, I know, but I'm in my mid-40s. I also want to be realistic about what I can do and things that I will enjoy doing. Although, yes, we have to push ourselves a little bit, but it's always about sustainability. So in terms of cardio, I will be doing things like climbing stairs. I will be doing things like skipping rope, and I'll be doing things like HIIT. HIIT exercise. So that is for now 3 times per week. And actually, I forgot. I've been also doing my arm toning. That's very important. That's my own target as well. So the target is fixed. It cannot be a moving target, but I think the plan has to be fluid, and I need the help of all my coaches. And in fact, viewers out there, if you have a solid, recommendation, I really welcome you to kind of
drop us a comment.
Drop us a comment. We would love to have that
think
kind of
going the wrong way.
exchange. In case I suddenly become very muscular on the arm and then the tummy is not moving, So that kind of exchange really would, I would love to hear from you. So that's the exercise part. In terms of diet, I think also I think Wei Lun and Jasmine has talked a lot. But I think I want to focus on, for me, the calorie count. Actually, my metabolism rate is really low. It's only about 1,130. So, and my aim now is to increase muscle mass, which means I want to make sure that every day minimally I have to, in terms of my calories intake, I have to maintain at minimally 1,500. Because for a lady to be putting on muscle mass, right, it has to be a minimum increment of about 250 to 500 to your current, metabolism rate. So I'm setting a 1,500 in terms of my calories intake, and because for some strange reason, I don't really eat meat a lot, except when I'm out over the weekends, like gathering. But I'm almost like a half a vegetarian. So I'm very conscious about the fact that now again I'm talking about my target of building muscle mass. Is really about that protein intake, especially all the more because I'm almost a half vegetarian. So watch out on my posting, because I also want to share with you on a mostly vegetarian diet plan. How do you ensure that you take healthy plant-based protein and have creative ways to add into your meal? I would love to share more of my meal prep with you on that. I think supplementation, yes, is a huge part of the entire comprehensive program. We talk about healthy breakfast to start ourselves on the right note, or making sure we take our multivitamins and stuff like that. But I think there are two things I want to share. Obviously, is really making sure I increase my intake of the whey protein, because I want to increase my muscle mass. And I think secondly, there is a whole range of supplementation that's important. But for me, what I want to focus on and also share a little bit about is the intake of calcium. Again, I want to emphasize I'm in my mid-40s. I'm also a female. So, for female, right, actually, we are very prone to osteoporosis as we age. When you're hitting your menopausal age, you really have to be careful about that. Not to forget the fact that actually I'm a caffeine lover. I drink a lot of coffee, and that makes it worse, in terms of, the absorption of calcium. So, calcium is a very important part, because then I'm going to go onto this very disciplined workout regime, right? I need to make sure that my bones don't break in the middle of the month. Strong bones, strong muscles. Yeah, so yes, that's my plan for 30 days. Like what Jasmine mentioned, I myself will be posting weekly updates, sharing with you a lot of ideas, how I'm prepping my meal, my marketing trip, my vegetarian diet and stuff like that. My workout, I probably will be working out with my daughter and my son. So watch my space, watch us on the 3BFS page, and I would love to hear from you also, and please drop me a note of encouragement. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Okay, so this is advertisement time. If you just join us, all right, or you just stumble upon us, all right, we are Trimination, Change Your Body. And then we'll be talking about weight-related, health and fitness-related topics. And then we are now going into a 30 days challenge to continue what we have done for the next 60 days. So if you're interested to join us in this 30 days challenge, please also can drop us a comment below. And really, please help to like, share this video right now, and also follow our Facebook group. All right, thank you so much. And then who's next?
Me. Yeah, right. So I'm moving on next. So actually, the next myth I'm going to talk about, right, is the myth is actually I only want to work on the lines. Because out there, I think when we are talking about weight management, a lot of people is looking at to achieve the six packs lah, the 马甲线 for the females, or even for the guys, they have this 人鱼线 thing. Yeah, so basically, this myth, right, came about, it's like a lot of people are working targeted areas to work on the abdominal areas to build the core muscles. So in a way, like what Stephanie shared just now, if let's say you do sit-ups every day, right, actually you are not able to achieve the targeted six-pack, because it's all underneath your fats. Yeah, so the truth behind all this to work on your lines, right, basically is to tell you that as long as you have a low body fat overall, then your lines will be visible. If let's say your body fat is really still very high, yeah, so the lines will not appear at all, because it's all covered up by the fats, be it about in your tummy area, or even
draw.
Okay, maybe my makeup skills will make it better, but yeah, because currently for me, my fat is still on the relatively high side for females because it's currently at 39%. So like what Jasmine just now mentioned, if you really have a high fat area, right, all your belly will be protruding out lah, and then even your muscles beneath it will not be obvious, although you are working very hard to build it and make it more obvious because the fats really covers it all. So the truth is actually you really need to reduce fats by introducing more fat burning exercises instead of more targeted area exercises. So for this, right, usually people will go on ahead with like cardio exercise to increase the heart rate so that your body can start burning away the fats at the overall in the whole body, not at specific areas. Okay, so that's about the myth and the truth behind it. So I'll be moving on to my 30 days plan. I will be sharing with you guys like how am I going to achieve the high fat burning exercises and also through the dieting.
This your plan look like a Hawaiian plan.
She's ready to wear bikini.
Hey, you guys know me. Yeah, must have the hot chick body. Now it's not so hot chick yet. Yeah, because currently my body is still very more on the plump side, okay? Because like what Leonard mentioned in the first place, all 6 of us have different progress at the moment. So for example, for Wei Lun, he's more looking at to build muscles lah. For Stephanie, also build muscle. For Jasmine and me, right, probably we are still like looking at to size down ourselves. Yeah, so I'm very motivated by her. She scaled down herself within 60 days in one size. So I'm still looking at from XL to L first. I'm not so going to end first because 30 days I know my body condition and I know that actually I cannot overexert the body. If not, the body will reach the stagnation period. So what I'm going to do is I will be introducing a very for my diet, I will still go with a very low carbo, high protein, high fiber diet with low sugar, low fat, and low oil content. So this diet still continue, but I will still introduce more supplementation to it as well because I need to let my body burn more fats within the whole period by introducing the products such as like green trim, or even for one point I think I need to very highlight to everybody because my visceral fats from the InBody 770 the results paper, right, it's showing that it's still very high because when I weigh in, my visceral fat area is at 175 cm squared. That's really like skyrocket high for my age because I'm right now at 27. Wow. I'm dying already from the visceral fat. Yeah, so after I weigh out, right, my visceral fat did drop over the 60 days period at 150. But right now, I think I'm looking at to reduce it slightly even more because visceral fat is really a concern where I cannot do anything to it. The only way I can do it, right, is through a very controlled diet, yeah, and also through exercising. Because for me myself, I know because I need to stay very motivated to encourage myself to lose weight and lose fats and also lose weight and also to encourage along my parents as well. Because my parents are in their 50s, but because health is really a top priority I will feel it's a top priority. So by being the daughter that encouraged them on, I think I will be able to help them to gain back their health as well. So I'll be doing through the diet portion, and because right now I'm still working from home, I have the luxury to cook a very healthy lunch. So time to time, probably on every Tuesday and Thursdays, I will start doing a very healthy lunch preparation. And then with the daily calorie count that I'm have to be very mindful on, because right now my metabolic rate is at 1,004, I think. So I'm looking at to increase it to burn more fats. If let's say I'm even sitting at home and doing desk-bound jobs, okay? So I'll be cutting down on the diet portion, okay? Preparing the healthy diets as well. And also every day, I'm looking at every 135, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to run a 2-kilometer run in the morning. I'm going to wake up earlier in the morning at 7:30. I'm very determined already. I start work at 8:30, right? But I'm working from home, so I go 7 o'clock, go and run 2 click. Although I know running is a very big hurdle to me because all along I've been gaining, and then running is a very strenuous on my knees. So what I'm looking at is really to slowly get back the stamina and start running because I know I've been doing a lot of strength training exercise, and my muscles are sort of there because from the InBody 770 results, right? Actually, my targeted weight is at 68 kg, and all I need to do is lose fats. I don't need to gain muscles really. And my muscle is already at 38 kg, it's quite high already. So what I need to do is really to gain back my stamina through running or even through cardio or even interval training to pump up my heartbeat and then burn more fat, right? So that's the exercise portion. And then, I'll also be doing like a daily update on our Facebook page. For example, I'll take a side profile in the sports bra, to show my tummy, because this is not only to encourage, to show people my journey, but it's also to encourage back when I reflect on my own journal. In a way, through these 30 days, I can see the progression. Because for me, I think I need to visualize my changes. Then I know I can push on. If I don't visualize, then I will not see my goal, right? And also my target goal, right, for this 30 days, I'll be looking at to continue to lose weight in terms of the fat loss. Okay, I'll be looking at to reduce 4 kg of weight and also about 3% of the body fats. Through all this planning on the dieting and also the supplementation, like for example, our healthy breakfast, that one has a very low calorie count. I would say because about 200 plus. Yeah, so it helps to meet my calorie count for the day. And then I will also introduce like fat burning supplementation like our green trim. And also probably I will take more of the glucosamine, I would think, because if I'm going to run every alternate day, right, my knees will be very strenuous. Yeah, given my current weight at 85 kg. So I think I need to build up the strength of my knees to carry me further on. Yeah, and from there, I think I will really also from my daily plan, I will also encourage my parents to join me in this journey as well. Because I think I'm really very concerned about their health as well, because they are slightly overweight. Yeah, and also they're in their 50s. So I really want them to gain back their health and look more youthful and together with me as well. Yeah, so that's my plan for these 30 days, and look forward to my posting on our 3BFS group. So to see my progress as well. Okay.
Yay!
Thank you, Sui. All right. Looks like next week we have to change the sitting arrangement. You know why?
I need the bigger.
No. It's not. Next week I'll sit with Sui and Jasmine.
Oh yeah, I belong to the master game. We are the fat losers.
Then the smaller size will sit this way. Obviously, but have you seen a hamburger when a meat patty is bigger than a meat?
Generous burger chain. Juicy burger.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. All right. That is the plan next week to change seats. Okay. All right. So the next week we will talk about Yong-Suk's recovery. All right. Yong-Suk, please.
Yeah, next thing is I want to turn my fat into muscle. Those things are common guys think about common myth. But I want to share that muscle and fats are totally different cells. So increasing your muscles and reducing your fats are a different way to approach. Increasing your muscle, go to gym, and then weight lift, a dumbbell, barbell, or machines you have to use. Or reducing the fats, then you need to do more cardio to increase your heartbeat to burn more calories. Those things have to approach different ways. So if you see the slides, the portion of fats and muscles are quite different, but same range. So don't worry about it if you on the scales. Still, numbers not change a lot. But when you see through the mirror on yourself, then you can recognize your bodies will change a little bit more and more. So when we share that, I want to talking about the muscle mass growing. When we share that, I don't want to very bulky, big size, but I want to share this story. If you start as a part-timer, so every hour you are earning the money, right? Oh, I getting $5 every hours. Oh, what? Am I becoming a millionaire, right? So it means even though you are really work hard, cannot be easy to become a guy like your own slide. That guys must be taking more than 5 years or 10 years and making your that foods very healthily.
So I heard gorilla.
What is your core? What is your core?
Yeah. So don't think too much. A lot of people say, "Oh,
Correct.
I'm scared. I train too much, and then I become
Mm.
so big, and then so not so nice looking." And then some people just want to have the lines. No,
Yeah.
he's saying that. Don't worry, just
Correct.
do it.
Yes, correct. Especially ladies. Oh, I don't want to build muscle on my arms, on my legs. Don't worry. Very hard.
Slightly look at them.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
not going to be Superman tomorrow. Okay.
Yes. Okay, I will share my 30 days plan. So first one, three categories for the weight and body fat and muscle mass. Especially, I want to increase my muscle mass. So body fat, body weight is when I weighed I was 60.6. So 30 days later, I want to maintain this kg or want to increase my muscle mass. So my target is 61 kg. And then body fats. When weighed out last week, it was 16.8%. But I want to maintain my normal body fats as a 15% as a normal range. My muscle mass last week was I want to share as a kg, 28.6 kg. I want to increase one more kg comparing last week. So 30 days, definitely I will increase 1 kg more. And these three things I want to share, but definitely the one that I can show my outfits. I want to increase my chest 1 centimeter more. And I want to get more muscles, my arms 1 centimeter more. So I will using my rulers for today, and then 30 days later I will compare. Definitely, I will increase 1 centimeter for each part. Also, diets have to gain more muscles, so more focus on proteins and carbohydrates. This one, balanced meals and more calories intake. Then definitely I can get more muscles growing faster and faster. And nutrition, yes, will help me to not only it's not easy to taking every nutrition from the food. So lack of that, I will make up by nutrition supplements like multivitamins and especially vitamin B, and then iron folics to make me more healthier and healthier. So this one is my roughly plan for 30 days.
Yep.
So next one I will test my two letters.
Yeah, that covers 5 myths, right?
Yeah.
That we want to share with everybody. I think it's very pretty enlightening. Basically, most of us are beginners. Most of us are just starting on the fitness regime that we have been missing for so long. So don't worry, I think we just start. And then wait. Are we missing something?
Yours.
Yours.
Yeah, you see.
What is your core?
Yeah. Oh my God. I cannot pressure already. All right. Okay. No, actually, I am going to share my plan as well. Not because my plan is the best. All right. It's only because I'm the oldest among this lot. That's a disclaimer if you haven't realized. All right. Yep. All right. Yeah. So my plan is so if you are 51 years old, yeah, like me, pretty sedated most of the time. Yes, join my.
For you.
Yeah, my plan. Okay, so it's true because that's exactly why we're doing this. Because really, 6 of us come in different shapes and sizes, and body conditions, and age, and whatever. So we know there is no one single program that will fit everybody.
Yep.
So that's why, as you watch our program, we hope that you can identify with whoever you think you want to, train with, and then maybe you can just follow us, and then we can be your online buddy.
Right.
Right. Okay. So my plan is actually we're talking about 30-day plan. So I have lost about 7 kg over the last 60 days, and then I believe in science, I believe in logic, I believe in data. So we all use the in-body weight 770 weight machine, and then despite the fact that I lost 7 over kgs, all right, I'm based on the report, I still have some more weight to lose. My ideal weight is actually 76.3, meaning I have almost another 10 more kg to go. That's why next week next week I know. Okay, next week I sit there. Okay. Okay, so knowing that I have about 10 more kg to lose, and then we want to make it into 30 days so that we doesn't stretch this so much, and then so that everybody can follow, in a shorter time frame. So therefore, I'm looking at losing about 3 to 4 kg. All right. Interestingly, my metabolism based on the report is only about 1,008, which is pretty big. But in order for me to make sure that I will continue to lose this weight, and especially the fats, right? I want to use workout to increase my metabolism to more than 2,000. All right. And at the same time, I have to make sure that I control my calories intake, and then make sure that it goes below 1,400 calories, which I think at this point of time is pretty easy for me. You know what I mean? Because we have been using the body shakes, we have been also counting our calories, and then we are more careful with what we eat, and then also I also make sure that I don't take in as much carbo and fats, and we choose. All right. So you see, if I'm able to exercise, quick exercise, and increase my metabolism up to 2,000 plus, and then I keep my intake, to below 1,004, meaning every day I will have a deficit of 600.
Oh,
Not too bad, right?
yes.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, then I will be able to, if everything goes well, then I should be able to lose that 3 or 4 kg in the 30 days. And we again want to stress that nutrition supplement is one area that will really help us. And then so if you look at my plan, honestly, I tell you, you can be my witness, you can be my judge. I mean, I look at this. First tomorrow I'm going to do my cardio Tabata. Then after that, I'm going to do my basic strengthening Tabata. Then I'm going to do my cardio Tabata. Actually, I want to replace. No. Right, everything rest. No, I think I like what Stephanie said. The goals cannot change, but the plans should be fluid. One thing I want to mention is that, especially if you're like me, you're not exactly the active lifestyle. You're not used to exercising. You have to be careful. Actually, I did hurt my shoulder a little bit, and I really can't do push-ups right now. So you have to be careful. Okay, take it easy. Not necessarily take it slow. Take it easy. What you know what you can. Understand your body.
Yes, right.
Okay, don't overdo it. So at this point, I'm looking at the next 3 days doing some Tabata, and then rest. But when I say rest, means I will go and walk 12,500 steps. Okay now. You're looking at me, right?
Increase your activities. Yes.
So it's like basically we don't want to let our metabolism, daily metabolism rate fall. That's a trap now, because if you stop exercising on and then your metabolism drops, and then you forgot that, and then you still keep eating then the deficit is wiped out. Yeah. So I'm not going to bore you with all this thing. You can read for yourself, and remember to watch our video again so that you can understand all our individuals' plan. But really, I also want to work on the intensity in the sense that after, for example, the first week is like 3 days rest. And after that, it's 4 days of work, another rest. Then after that is 4 days of work, another rest. Then after that is 5 days of work, then rest.
Oh.
But rest 2 days.
Then the second time is 5 days of work and rest 1 day.
Yeah, this is plan.
Plan.
No, you must understand the logic. You know, you must up your intensity, and then I mean honestly, I really hope. No, I really aim to finish it. Not hope, but it will be tough. A lot of discipline, a lot of perseverance. And then during this period again, we talk about nutrition supplement. Protein is one key things because protein will help us to prepare and recover faster. You know, especially at this age, you know, once you overstrain yourself and then you're not able to recover, then you have all kinds of reasons to say rest 25 days, right? Then it doesn't work at all. So nutrition supplement will help. And then because I also want to make sure that I am able to control my calories intake based on what I eat, I focus a lot on fiber and lecithin. And fiber is one of my favorite topic. And then maybe over the next 1 week, I will find the time to share why fiber is so useful in making sure that our daily calories of food can be very well monitored. Yep, so that's about what I have. And then basically watch us, right? Yes. Okay, so we are almost towards the end of our program. Ladies, anything to add before we go on? Yeah. Maybe you all should say something, right? It's been so quiet so far.
If we can do it, you can do it too. Cheer us on. Yeah. Watch our face. Yes. Anything else? No. Okay. It's a rah-rah thing, yeah.
So, Brett, you have to cover this.
Okay, so really right now going forward, we are all gonna execute our own 30-day plan. And throughout this whole week, we're gonna be posting a lot of different information on our Facebook group. And this information, yes, okay, like you see here. Okay, so remember to like, follow, and share our Facebook group. Okay, the link is there, which is also available in the live comment section on Facebook. And if you so decide to follow us to do a 30-day challenge, whether you come up with your own plan or you're following and taking any of our plans, please hashtag us.
Yes.
Let us know that you are doing this together with us.
Yes.
And we want to feature all the progress and the things that you have been posting as well on our Facebook group.
Actually, one of the key success factors of us in the challenge 4.0 of Fit and Fit was that we strongly believe in people.
Yeah.
You know, they are doing together, they are doing alone. That is a lonely and torturous walk. You know, you can't do it, and then you tend to give up more easily. So therefore, hashtag us so that we know that you are doing this, and then you know that we are with you. All right. Okay. And then I think there's even a better way is you join us in our Telegram chat.
Yes.
Yeah, we can interact directly. So that is our chat. Link. All right, and then you should be able to click onto the link using our comments below.
Yeah.
All right, and then so we hope to hear from you very, very soon. All right, Yusuf.
We are not alone. We are doing together. So even you are focusing on some mass gain or body fat lose, we all doing together. So don't worry. We will definitely show the result with you after 30 days. So stay tuned and keep join us. Yes, join us.
Okay, so we are at the end of our program for today. We hope you enjoy us.
Enjoy us.
Really, starting from tomorrow, this is going to be the next journey, and then and then we are really hoping to see a new us in 30 days, right?
Yes.
All right, so we are signing out, and then we see you next week again. Thank you.
Bye.
Join us.